flag-offs and commissioning to last 4 days across the FCT. Kugbo Bus Terminal, groundbreaking ceremony of Abuja Division of the Appeal Court Complex, reconstruction of Kwaita Road in Kwali Area Council, audacious, ambitious, focused, and people-centered. Welcome to the shade for FCT citizens, a shade to shield citizens from the rain and the sun, the flag off for the development of the bus terminal in Sector Center A. In real life, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a tree provides a shade. In modern times, a bus terminal is the symbolic tree, the shade for FCT citizens. We truly, truly welcome you to this event. But you know, welcoming you to this event is not enough. We have the man who has the job to welcome you all to this event. And this man, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, under his watch and supervision, the Honorable Minister of FCT trusted his mandate Secretary Transportation and the Permanent Secretary Transportation with multiple projects. And together with their team, they are delivering. I remember when the flag off of the rail, of the light rail for Abuja was carried out by His Excellency Mr. President, the Mandate Secretary Transportation, the ESFCDA, were jumping hoops to work out logistics. The Mandate Secretary Transportation, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, worried about the station at the airport side and the comfort of all invited guests. Today, he is involved with the Honorable Minister FCT's vision for this bus terminal. Join me as I welcome the newly minted PhD, the Mandate Secretary Transportation FCT, Right Honorable Dr. Chinedum Elechi, to deliver his welcome address.
Your Excellencies, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Minister FCT, please allow me to rely on the several layers of protocol already so well established. On behalf of the Honorable Minister FCT, His Excellency Ezenwonyeson Wike CON, the Honorable Minister of State FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, the Transportation Secretariat, and the entire FCTA. We welcome Your Excellencies and distinguished guests to this occasion of the flag off of the construction of Mabushi Bus Terminal. As will soon be demonstrated by the contractor, Messrs. Planet Projects Limited, the bus terminal has modern terminal buildings and other components, including waiting areas and loading bays. In ordinary parlance, a bus terminal is a place where a bus route starts or ends, where vehicles stop, turn or reverse, and wait before departing on their return journeys. In practice, a bus terminal serves several important functions within a transportation network and a community. For instance, it serves as a transportation hub where multiple bus routes converge, facilitating the transfer of passengers from one route to another. This connectivity improves accessibility and mobility within a city or region. Bus terminals stimulate local economies by attracting businesses such as shops, restaurants, hotels, etc. They also create employment opportunities both directly and indirectly. In the area of safety and security, bus terminals offer a controlled environment where security measures can be implemented to ensure the safety of passengers and staff. This includes surveillance, security personnel, and emergency services, thus eliminating such crimes as one chance. Most importantly, by centralizing vehicular services, bus terminals help to reduce the number of buses on the streets at any given time, contributing to smoother traffic flow and less congestion. As we all know, between the 29th of May 2024 and the 8th of June 2024, the Honorable Minister, FCT, has delivered 9 important projects which were commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Apart from the official residence of the Vice President, all the other projects, that is the Abuja Rail Mass Transit Project and the road project, have a direct bearing on public transportation. This bus terminal, when completed, will also hugely impact public transportation. An efficient public transportation system can significantly reduce traffic congestion as there are fewer private cars on the road, thus leading to faster travel times, less stress for commuters, and lower costs related to vehicular wear and fuel consumption. It's also true that cities with well-developed public transit are more attractive to tourists, facilitating easy access to attractions and amenities. This is the vision my boss, Mr. Project, His Excellency Ezenwonye Somike, has for the capital city of Abuja. This is the reason we're here today. We thank the Honorable Minister for allowing us to be of service here today. I will invite you all, our invited guests, to sit back and enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Thank you and God bless.
Your Excellency, the Mandate Secretary has given us an idea of how we got here today and has invited us all to watch and be excited over this very, very important official flag of ceremony. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Dr. Ireti, for those welcome remarks. It's time, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to bring up the project overview. This contract to be carried out by a local contractor has been awarded to Planet Project Limited, an over 90% Nigerian contractor. With an antecedent in building bus terminals, Planet Project built the Ikeja Bus Terminal to admiration. A bus terminal for citizens to be built by a full-blooded Nigerian. By their name, we shall know them. Help me put your hands together for Engineer Biodun Otuola, Managing Director, CEO, Planet Project Limited.
Your Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Barrister Yeso Wike, the Honorable Minister of State FCT, kindly permit me to stand on the existing protocol that have been established. I think today history is being made in FCT. The FCT minister that we know has always been a man of history. Today, Abuja is going to join the rank of other world important cities that are well-developed public transport infrastructure. It's indeed be a shame that over the years, we have built Abuja over just road network. No public transport system, no buses. Every day, over 500,000 people in Abuja struggle to enter taxis and buses. There is no infrastructure for them. As a public transport practitioner, I can give you statistics, Your Excellencies. All our airports put together in Nigeria move only 30,000 people every day. Only 30,000, including Arik, IPOB, British Airways, Lufthansa, just 30,000 people. Terminals, public transport, over 80 million Nigerians use public transport, yet we have not provided enough facilities for these masses. I salute the courage of His Excellency, the FCT Minister. It's not always easy to put money aside for the projects that are masses-oriented. I also salute the gut and the courage of this administration, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for giving approval for this project. The easiest project to do in this world is road project. I assure you, a lot of us sitting here will not even have to use this facility. So it takes courage to go into an environment where you know you are not a direct beneficiary, but you care for the masses. I salute your courage, the Honorable Minister. Thank you for what you are doing for the FCT. I stand before you to say that indeed, we're a Nigerian company, Planet Project Limited. We have antecedent in delivering projects of this nature. We have done over 7 bus terminals in Nigeria. In Oshodi Bus Terminal, we delivered that project commissioned by its former president, Muhammadu Buhari, and also Ikeja Bus Terminal. We've done also 2 in Oyo State, in Ojo and Challenge. We've done in Ado-Ekiti. We've done in Lokoja here. So we come with a rich pedigree and experience in delivering projects of this nature. And I also want to say to you, what you are going to have here is going to be something truly iconic. We want to put Abuja on the map of the world as well. We all travel around the world, use buses, use train, and yet we don't have anything like that here. But now, that is already being done. We have seen the train from the airport. This bus terminal is going to rival that. And we are determined to put Abuja in the league of cities like New York, like Paris, like London. And you can feel free to also use our bus system. And that is what we promise the people of Nigeria. In terms of the facilities here, it will be not different from anything you see anywhere in the world. We are going to provide CCTV for security, safety, and convenience of the passenger. You are going to have sit-up area, fully air-conditioned environment. People will no longer be afraid of going home after closing from work. You need to go to Bega, Area 3, Area 1, and see the struggle every day of Nigerians fighting to enter buses. If it's raining, there's nowhere to shelter them. These are over 500,000 people. This is what this vision is all about. This is what this project is all about. And I want to say to you that we have a lot of facilities, including ATMs, gallery. You are going to have retail shop. You will have public transport system, public address system as well, loading bay security. Indeed, ATM services. We are going to have elevators. We will provide escalator as well. It's a new era in Abuja. And I want to congratulate the Honorable Minister, Barrister Nyesom Wike again, for this vision, for this courage. Thank you, Mr. Project. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Elaborating the things you'll find in the bus terminal once it's fully constructed, from waiting area to ATM points and retail shops, along with street lighting and all the other things, including fuel dump. The engineer who is managing director of Planet Project, Engineer Otuola, has given us all we need to know about what is going to take place there. Please, let's give him another round of applause. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy Chair, House Committee on Legislative, Library, Research and Documentation, Honorable Joshua Chinedu Obika, to deliver a goodwill message.
The Honorable Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, the Honorable Minister of FCT, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of State, distinguished senators and members of House of Representatives here present, invited guests, distinguished former Senator of the Federal Republic, my big brother, Senator Aduda, and the member and the chairman of the area councils here present. All other protocols duly observed. Your Excellency, sir, I am standing here this afternoon to continue to thank you for the wonderful work that you are doing in the FCT. I can tell you that I've been in the FCT for more than 26 years. The only minister that I can say that has come close to what you've done is el-rufai. And today, you have even surpassed in just 1 year things that Honorable Minister el-rufai did during his time. And all I am after is good governance. And that is what you have shown and proven in FCT. I can imagine what we will have in FCT in the next 4 years with the pace which you are carrying out projects in FCT. And at the same time, I want to also use this opportunity, Mr. Minister, to also plead and beg that also attentions must be given to our rural communities. As much as we are doing these wonderful projects in the city, let our satellite towns and rural communities also receive such attentions at the same time as is going on in the city. Thank you very much, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity given to me. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Joshua Chinedu Obika has spoken his mind and has congratulated the Honorable Minister of the FCT and his team for the wonderful work that they are doing. Time now for me to invite Honorable Abdurrahman Ajia, Honorable Member Abuja South, to deliver his goodwill.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, the Minister of FCT, Your Excellency, Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Minister of State, FCT, Hajia Mariam Mahmoud, distinguished Senator, House of Rep members, former House of Rep members and former senators, council chairmen, most especially the chairman of AMAC, invited guests, all other protocol duly observed. May the peace and blessing of God be upon all of us. I want to start by appreciating Mr. President. Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu for making this right choice of a minister of FCT. Like I always said, we've had ministers, but in ministers today we're having a super minister. And he is super not because of anything, but he's super because of his performance. We are indeed very, very grateful to all you have been doing and the Minister of State, FCT. Today, what we are witnessing is unprecedented in the history of FCT. And to be fair to the minister, they said Wike is working, but I want to also say Wike is balancing. Because he has not concentrated not only on the urban, but even the rural areas are touched. All we want from you is for you to do more and more and more for the people of FCT. My speaker, after thanking Mr. President, all this wouldn't have been possible without the support of the House. We are very, very grateful for the support you've been giving to Mr. President and by extension, the Minister of State. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so very much indeed, Honorable Abdurrahman Ajia, Honorable Member Abuja South. But just to indicate and reiterate that the 4 projects that are going to take place, that the flag off is going to happen and commissionings. One tomorrow is the Kugbo bus terminal, which is outside the city center. The second one is going to happen on Thursday, which is the Koita Yebu Road in Kwali Area Council. The Honorable Minister, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is a master strategist. So he has put 2 in the city center and 2 in the area councils. I'm sure he would have a lot other things to say, but just to speak to the program I have within my purview, to say there are 2 that are going to take place outside the city center. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to invite to deliver the vote of thanks a close ally to the FCT minister in this formidable team of infrastructural development, a woman invested in the vision of the new FCT. Please welcome the FCT Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Mrs. Eugenia. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, Yenzazo. The Chairman, Senate Committee on Area Council and Ancillary Matters, the Honorable Member House of Representatives representing Abuja South and that representing Abuja North, other members of the National Assembly, former and present ones present here, His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Mr. Project, His Excellency Barrister Wike, CON, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Ladies and gentlemen, weeks ago, you were with us on a journey of unveiling some of the developmental achievements of this administration. Today, you have again graced us with your presence as we embark on yet another people-centered project, the groundbreaking ceremony of construction of bus terminal in Mabushi in our nation's capital city. And for that, we say thank you again. I'm delighted to extend our sincere gratitude to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, for his unwavering support towards the Federal Capital Territory Administration. Also, the FCT administration extends its gratitude to the Vice President, Senator Kasim Setima, GCON, the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, who is our special guest of honor in this auspicious occasion, and also all members of the National Assembly and FEC members. Your Excellency, this project marks a significant step toward enhancing transportation infrastructure within our city. We are deeply thankful to the visionary leadership of our boss, Mr. Project, the Honorable Minister of FCT, His Excellency Barrister Wike, for his unwavering commitment to change the landscape of our nation's city, capital city. Your dedication and foresight would undoubtedly transform commuting experiences for residents and visitors alike as we collectively fulfill the mandate of renewed hope to the residents of Abuja. A special thanks also goes to the construction team and engineers who will turn plans into concrete structures, ensuring high standards of safety and functionality. Your expertise will shape the future of Abuja's transportation landscape. To all our distinguished guests and attendees, your presence today underscores the importance of this initiative. Your encouragement strengthens our resolve to deliver excellence. In conclusion, let us look forward with optimism as we embark on this journey towards a more connected and efficient Abuja. It's my candid hope that we will build not just terminals, but pathways to progress and prosperity by God's grace. Thank you all, and may God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of State for the FCT. who has told us that this project is part of enhancing transportation infrastructure in the FCT under the guidance and encouragement of the Honorable Minister of the FCT, who has continued to push for such projects. We thank you very much. Let's hear another round of applause for the Honorable Minister of State. Riding on the crest of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, it was as a result of his determination and his resilience that His Excellency Mr. President honored the FCT by turning up for a record 9 events barely 3 weeks ago. Today he brings no less a person than the #1 person in the House of Representatives, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, His Excellency Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, to be our special guest of honor today. It is because of him and his team that the FCT is now an attention grabber, shining like a million stars. It is because of him and his team that international and regional organizations have found Abuja again, falling in love with Abuja again, and have made Abuja the destination for all their conferences in the West African sub-region. It will peak when the Managing Director of Abuja Investment, our dear ambassador, renovates the conference center, which the Honorable Minister felt was not befitting. And when that time comes, Abuja will become the biggest hub of conferences around the Africa sub-region. Because of him and his hard-working team, we gather here today for the flag-off of the development of bus terminal in Sector Center A, B15. Because of him, FCT stands tall. Do join me in welcoming the Mercurial Minister of the FCT, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, to deliver his address.
Your Excellency, my dear brother, Alfred, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, and members of your delegation. The Senator, Chairman, Senate Committee on Area Councils and Ancillary Matters, my dear brother who is here, the Honorable Minister of FCT State, the representatives of the House of Representatives, South and North of the FCT that are here, the distinguished former Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, the Zonal Chairman, South APC that is here, the mandate secretaries, head of service of FCT, sorry, the distinguished senators and members of House of Reps that are here before I put myself in trouble, Area Council Chairman, Executive Secretary FCDA, my friend who was the Financial Secretary when I was his boss as the President of Argon, Honorable Dayabu, who came with the House of Reps Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, gentlemen of the press, the traditional ruler representing the head of the Mabushi area, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. The Right Honorable Speaker, let me, on behalf of the FCTA, especially thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to again be part of this epoch-making ceremony by flagging off the the ceremony that will take off the Mabushi bus to taxi terminal. You are supposed to be in Kaduna today, but because of the love you have for FCTA, because of the support and commitment you have for the Renewed Hope agenda under the leadership of His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Amebola Tinubu, you try to put away that program and to be here today. I want to sincerely thank you. You have always shown us love, even in terms of our budgetary allocations and budgetary defense. I thank you most sincerely, and their colleagues in the Senate. It has never been that easy, but since we came, everything has been moving so well for us. I want to sincerely again thank you. Right, Honorable Speaker, what is important for us here today is for you and I to ask ourselves a simple question. This is supposed to be one of the best cities in the world. This is supposed to be a first-class city. But how can it be a first-class city? How can it be one of the best cities in the world when those infrastructure that make a city to a first class are not available? It will be difficult. Yes, you have a dream to be a first class city. Yes, you have a dream to be one of the best cities in the world. But those dreams cannot be actualized if these things are not present. A city like Abuja does not have bus and taxi terminals. You see people on the road, taxis all over the place, and that, of course, is part of our insecurity problems. Some people talk about one chance. Why would there not be one chance when you don't even know the man you are entering his box or the taxi? And so, under the Renewed Hope agenda, and in order to reduce the level of insecurity, we made a proposal and we came before the National Assembly to say, look, part of the problems we are having is because we have not been able to know who are these people who are applying these taxis and buses, and where do they load from? What gives comfort to our people, like the contractor Planet Projects has said? And so we decided that we must start with 3 bus taxi terminals in the FCT. 1 in the Central Business Area, 1 in Mabushi, and 1 in Kubo. Unfortunately, we are supposed to have started with Central Business Area, but what was the problem? The same thing we are talking about, distortion of Abuja Master Plan, where we are supposed to have the Central Business Area, which was earmarked as a bus terminal, where even the trains will pass through. The land has been allocated out, CFO given out. And so when we went there to start this flag off, that was last week Tuesday, after the Renewed Council meeting. I had a text that I have taken somebody's land. And I was surprised. And so when I inquired, the Transport Secretariat had gone there to start moving at everybody so that we can have this flag off. And behold, we tried to find out that the place has been given out, CFO has been signed, even consent judgment has been entered between FCT and POB. And I said, look, what do we do? The point I'm trying to make is that, you see, leadership is all about being able to take decisions. And in taking decisions, everybody will not be happy. But what is important is that decision has been taken. In fact, if you read our text, The person said, look, after his sacrifices and his input in the party, this is what you will suffer. So it's okay. Leave the central business area. Let's come here and start with this before we resolve that problem. But just to let you know that these are the things we face, how the master plans of FCT have been distorted. And when you want to take a decision, so many people will be angry. And when they are complaining, they won't come with sincere facts. They will come with distorted facts without letting you know that, look, this is supposed to be how the master plan has dictated it. Let me say clearly that one of the things people do understand about the New Hope agenda is not just about just human capital development. Also has to do with empowerment of our people. So many of our people have lost the hope that they don't get contracts. Everything that comes goes to foreign firms. But under this government, under the New Hope agenda, Mr. President, you say you must encourage our local people who have the capacity to also deliver. And that is why when we saw the works of what they call the Planet what? Planet projects. We saw what he did in Ibadan. We saw what he did in Lagos. Those are the two I saw. All this one is talking about Kogi address. I'm not aware of that one. But I will talk the one I know so that I don't want to go and tomorrow you call me, come and show you the one you say. But the one of Oyo and Lagos, I can say so. And so it's okay. But the burden is on him now to prove, indeed, to reciprocate the good gesture of Mr. President of bringing back hope to our local contractors. You know, another thing you can find out, and I want to say to him, when you give our local contractors job, the first thing they do is to look at the profit instead of doing the job first. The first thing to look at that, how he's going to compete to have more wives instead of doing the job. As a governor, as a former minister, these are things I have found out. But the unfortunate thing is that nobody takes our money and go free. If you take our money, you must do the job. So you must thank Mr. President for bringing back the hope that we have confidence in our local contractors. It's very, very key. And I believe this is part of the second year anniversary of Mr. President in May 2025. The funds are available, so it's not a question of where are you sure money will be released. We have given you according to law, according to procurement law, and this project, I will not allow just the mandate secretary. I will be personally involved from time to time to come and monitor and supervise this project. It's very, very key for us. I overheard somebody in our eyes this morning. Unfortunately, I hear the person is a member of National Assembly. It's unfortunate I say so. With all due respect, what you don't know, you don't know. What you know, you do. And the good thing for you is to tell people that, look, I don't know this. And people will educate you. The Honorable Minister of State and my humble self, we have not been in office for more than 10 months, 11 months. And to the glory of God, the person is angry that they are praising us. If you don't want, go and hang yourself in a transformer. Yes. If you're angry, go and hang yourself. If we have done well, we have done well. If we have not done well, we have not done well. And we are proud to say, in this short time, Mr. President appointed us, that we have done well. He said there are no schools. He said there are no hospitals. You as a legislator, what have you done? How many bills have you sponsored for us to improve our education and our health sector? How many? I challenge that legislator, if you are very, very popular, 2027, come and run under Abuja. We will fail you. You think that what happened last time will happen again? You think so? It will not happen again. If you are popular, come and run. Luckily for me, I'm the FCT minister now. So here is my territory. I'm not afraid. So people should come out and be able to accept the truth. We are not begging for anybody to be afraid. We have so many friends that we cannot even carry along. So how can we go and beg people to be our friends again? We're not interested in that. So if you're angry that people are praising us, wait. By next year, your BP level will go very high. Because the praises you will see will be too much. So I thank all of you for each time we invite you, you are here. And I thank all the area council chairmen who have given us support, irrespective of the political party you belong to. It's because you believe in the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And I want to appeal to the people of Mabushi. This project is going to create jobs. You need to support the company so we can achieve it within the time frame that they have been given. You know, most contractors would like community problems so that the contract will drag along and then they will bring variation. Here, there's no variation. Everything has been taken into consideration, and you can be assured that the community will give you the necessary support. Mr. Speaker, our special guest of honor, on this note, let me joyfully, happily, in fact, one of the happiest days in my life, invite you to talk to us and flag off this project that will give people high blood pressure next year. Thank you, and God bless you. Mr. Speaker, please come and talk to us.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister has spoken. He has invited the Speaker, as they prepare the Speaker to come to the podium. Let us congratulate the Honorable Minister. The Honorable Minister has invited the Speaker. Let me let you know those. Mr. Speaker, sir, please give them a few minutes. Quickly. Quickly. He can come up. No? Yes, the minister has called him.
Okay, the mics.
Honorable Speaker, sir, we crave your indulgence. The microphones will be there in a New York minute. Honorable Speaker, we can't let you be standing, so we would ask you, are you ready? The mic is ready. Honorable Speaker, sir, we apologize on behalf of the media persons who had to get that ready. We are ready now. The Right Honorable Speaker will now speak. Please be seated.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister, distinguished guests. Please sit down. Members of the National Assembly, here present, particularly the chairman of committees of the Senate and the House on FCT, our senators and honorable members, former members of the National Assembly. I will especially recognize our former Deputy Speaker, who is here with us. The Chief Host of FCT, Barrister Edoelection Wike, popularly known now as Mr. Project. My dear sister, the FCT Minister of State, Hajia Dr. Maria Mahmoud, senior government officials in FCT are present, stakeholders, chairmen of area councils, contractors to this very important project, district head of Mabushi, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and deep appreciation that I stand before you today at the flag-off ceremony of the Mabushi bus terminal construction project. I'm immensely grateful for the invitation to be part of this significant milestone. This event underscores the remarkable synergy between the executive and legislative arms of government, reflecting our unwavering commitment to delivering good governance, enhancing infrastructure, and stimulating economic growth for the benefit of residents of the FCT and Nigerians at large. The Federal Capital Territory is strategically important as the capital city of Nigeria, and we must equip it with modern infrastructure to support its key role. This includes developing robust road networks, fostering economic mobility, and providing essential social infrastructure and amenities. Abuja's population is rapidly expanding, and we must anticipate and prepare for its growth to ensure that the city can effectively accommodate its residents' needs. Proactive planning and investment in infrastructure are essential to maintaining the city's status as a thriving hub of activity and development. Road networks and functional bus terminals are the lifeblood of modern cities. They facilitate the seamless movement of people, goods, and services, thereby fostering economic interaction and growth. The construction of the Mabushi bus terminal is a critical step towards enhancing transportation infrastructure in the FCT and ensuring that residents can commute safely and efficiently. This project will not only improve accessibility, but also contribute significantly to the overall economic vitality of Abuja. I would like to take this opportunity to commend the exemplary leadership and vision of the Minister of the FCT, my dear brother, Honorable Nyesom Wike. In a remarkably short period, he has spearheaded the transformation of Abuja, completing numerous strategic roads and infrastructure projects with remarkable speed and efficiency. His dedication and commitment have made Abuja a more modern and dynamic city, often leaving even long-term residents pleasantly surprised by the rapid development. I'm particularly impressed by the minister's holistic approach to development, which extends beyond the nucleus of the city to encompass the area councils. This inclusive strategy promotes balanced growth and development and ensures that the infrastructure and economic advancements reach all communities, thereby enhancing the quality of life for all residents. The approach also underscores the importance of equitable development in building a truly modern and thriving capital. Overall, the successes recorded by the minister justified the wise decision of the President, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, to entrust Wike with this vital portfolio. The minister's achievements have set a new standard for urban development in Nigeria, and his efforts deserve the highest commendation. Honorable Minister, as we continue preparing Abuja to compete with the world's leading cities, I wish to offer some recommendations for sustaining this great momentum. The first relates to integrating advanced technology in urban planning and management, which is very crucial. Smart cities initiatives can enhance the efficiency of services and improve the quality of life for residents. Furthermore, expanding public-private partnerships would attract investments and expertise, driving further infrastructural development across this very, very important city. The National Assembly, as the legislature of the FCT, stands ready to support the minister by enacting favorable legislations, ensuring adequate funding, and providing oversight to ensure that the projects are completed on time and to the highest standards. In conclusion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today's flag-off ceremony represents more than the construction of a bus terminal. It exemplifies the remarkable outcomes that come from the fusion of vision, leadership, and collaboration. I'm confident that the FCT minister will achieve even greater milestones in the coming months and years. His unwavering commitment and result-oriented focus should inspire and serve as a role model for other political